fun fact, all of these different things that have been made up by mankind, some of them will have little bits of truths to them, but it's like anything. It gets magnified and magnified and magnified to the point where it's just unrealistic, and it's certainly not true. Working with the realms is very different, extremely different. We have this spirit world. If you think of an onion, at the core of that onion, you have what is called the spirit world. Around the spirit world, you have onion peel. They don't like us calling it that, but it's going to help you understand this by using this analogy. As we peel away those layers, this is a high density frequency, and this is where the realms are contained. So there are 7 realms in total, and spirit is the first realm. It's essentially you can think of it like being the pure, the raw, the energy. And then the next realms, realm 2, 3, 4, yada, yada, yada. The reason why I don't give them names is because the realms aren't needing names. Listen, names are what mankind tag things with, so we understand them. We like to give things name tags. The realms in the spirit world aren't invested at all, because they're not invested in the materialistic world. It holds no value to their world. The realms are very different to work alongside of. If you are a medium and you believe you have done shadow work, this is one of the funniest things I've ever heard, me and the realms actually. I was once on TikTok and somebody was talking about how they had been doing shadow work. And for those of you who don't know, shadow work is what these individuals refer to being working with the realms. Now, let me tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. You have not been working with the realms, or you would know about it. I watched one individual who said that they had been battling with the shadow people, and that's what gave them the ability to come onto TikTok to take £15 off a person for removing a hex. Yes, there's going to be a lot of you now at this moment of time in disbelief, but believe me when I say this is the sort of people that we are dealing with. Another thing to mention, this individual said that she had put the shadow people in their place. None of you put any energy in their place. How dare you even think that that is possible? The energy is there to help you. It is there to chaperone you through your darkest of times. You don't silence it. You don't switch off your clear abilities. You don't dictate to the energy when the energy is going to come through. It's a partnership. There's going to be a lot of you there who might get a bit freaked out by that. But what you have to understand is whilst you use your clear abilities, in no way, means, shape or form do you switch them off or do they go away. They're always there. It's just you have to learn how to use them more effectively. Once you have tapped into them, you can't just switch them off. What you do is you have to have understandings with the spirit world. For example, myself, I'm open 24/7. I'm like a convenience store to the spirit world and to the realms. However, we have a very, very good understanding that, one, I have my son in my custody, that I'm not working with spirit. I'm spending time with my son, which they honour. Also, I don't want to be doing any work with spirit on a weekend. However, that being said, I'm a little bit of I don't really stick to that one, because the thing is I love working with the spirit world. I've got to be open and honest with you. I love working with the realms. And whenever they say, let's do something, I want to do it. I want to help in any way, shape or form I can. So what you normally find is with myself, is I'm always working with spirit. Again, I don't open, I don't close. I'm constantly open. I'm constantly connected. And to any one of you who say, oh, John, that's wrong. Listen, don't try to tell me how to do my job. I can prove how to do this job day in and day out. I don't need anyone to tell me how to do this. I don't get any of my understandings from mankind, fun fact. Each and every understanding that I have, you won't find in a textbook. You won't find some of the terminology I have to use. Otherwise, you have been conditioned by mankind. You wouldn't understand the words to which I speak. I've got to use the word spirits. I've got to use all of these different things. Or you just simply wouldn't understand. You wouldn't have the context to be able to decipher the code or the blueprints that I'm actually giving you. So don't be alarmed the fact that you can work 24/7 with the spirit world, because again, it becomes down to your connection with the spirit world. But remember, this is a two-way street. It's give and take. So you're taking from, you're giving back, etc., etc. Realms, exactly the same. There is no difference in the work relation. I said work because that's exactly what this is. 2 seconds, I'm just going to get a drink of water. The energy's getting quite intense. Always know when the REMs are coming through, because You'll probably see I'm starting to go a little bit red around the face. The energy is getting quite intense. So, working with the realms is absolutely amazing. You can dictate when you are going to work, but don't make demands based on how you are going to work. If you are wanting to commit your time to working alongside of the realms, then absolutely great, you do that. But don't think that for 1 minute you're like this absolute imbecile who is telling people on social media that they had battles with them and they won. Listen, let me put this bluntly, and probably freak some of you out, but it's the truth of the matter. You can't protect from energy or the realms. There is not one lotion, potion, man-made commotion. It sounded like a rhyme, that. Prayer, ritual, protection. It's all to exploit you. It's the ideology it's given you. If you have a good understanding, it supersedes the notion to protect. This is why we do what we do on this channel. This is why we are giving you all of these tools to stop you buying sage, to stop you buying cleansing rituals, to stop you spending £20 to contact somebody online to give you a spell of protection because you think that you've watched my video and now a demon's coming after you. Listen, it's ludicrous, but it happens. This is the world that we're living in. We can't get away from that fact. When you are working with the realms, now that we've got all that out of the way, let's talk a little bit about it. How does the connection take place? It's exactly the same as working with spirit, but your intent goes into a different direction. Let's have a little look at what a psychic is and what a medium is. And I know there's a lot of you going, oh my God, this is off topic, but there's a reason why I'm doing this. When you are a psychic, you are using the auric field. You are gaining information from an individual's auric field. It's not from up there, okay? You're not going to spirit. You are a psychic. You are not a medium. And it shows in your work. A psychic, when they're given mediumistic readings, you're like, what on earth are you talking about? That is not a mediumship reading. And you can see it when you go onto many different platforms. This is not mediumship. When we are connecting mediumistically, our thoughts and intent are effectively going up. They're not, but let's say for this example, they're going up. As we go up, I don't know why I'm giving myself little horns, but as it goes up, yeah, it's going to go in different directions. We're either going to go for spirit, or we're going to go for the realms. A lot of you are going to think, well, how's that possible? When you put your foot, now that you understand that there is realms and spirit, the realms will work with you if you want them to. It's, again, you should never start working with the realms until, I would tell each and every one of you to work with spirit first. Get used to the energy. Get used to how they work with you. Then start working and reaching out to the realms. Is it scary working with the realms? No. It's different. Very much the same as working with spirit. You're talking to dead people. However, the realms haven't ever lived on this planet before. Sorry, got really intense there. The realms haven't lived on this planet before. However, they've always been watching. They've always been part of the parcel of life. The universal energy, the tapestry, what makes the planet the planet. So the realms have always been in the background. And before anyone stays and starts putting slanderous slurs saying that the realms are making wars happen, and the realms have made paedophiles, and the realms have done this and made murderers. Listen, mankind are the evil ones. Okay? Mankind are the ones who cause all of the dramas on this planet. Nothing to do with dark magic, nothing to do with magical forces working behind the scenes and pulling the strings of man like puppets. Listen, get that notion out of your mind. Mankind are the ones who are sick. Mankind are the ones who have the brain. The brain is what is sick, okay? The brain is what gives the vessel the functionality to do as you please as you go through your life experience. Nothing to do with sorcery. It's nothing to do with hexes or, I hate it. I despise it when people say that, because at the end of the day, remember, it's my family. It's my family you're talking to, right? And mankind are so quick to point the finger at anything else but themselves. This is what really gets me back up. When you start working with the realms, initially it's going to be a transition phase. You're going to go from working with a nice fluffy energy to then starting to pick up on weird sensations. You're going to feel like, not a hand, I don't know why I put my hand there, but it's going to feel like you've got marks on your neck. You're going to start, and before anyone says, no, it's not because I'm possessed. I've heard loads of mad stuff. But you'll see, when I'm working with the realms, my neck will start going red. I might start choking up a lot more than when I'm channeling spirit energy. Sometimes I've even got to stop. Whenever you see me channeling spirit or doing tarot or doing messages from spirit, I can always contain it. With the realms, I have to literally physically stop to contain the energy. The realms will come into your body and they will use your senses. They will give you that emotion that you need. Remember, when you're working with the realms, it's going to be very, very different. The realms are effectively overseers. They're watching everything that's going on and they're going to help you and usher you and guide you. They don't take any part in the world. They're not interested in doing that. They're not interested... They're not interested in collecting souls. They're not interested in coming and stealing your teeth in the night, which is a mad one I've just told us. But, you know, they're not the tooth fairy. They're not... All of these evil things that get associated to the realms, it's just simply not true. It's mankind's lack of understanding, which manifests if you're at the forefront of their minds. And this is a projection of what you see in the mainstream media. You'll see the realms are what people depict as demons. Now, there's going to be a lot of you going, oh, I've read a book, John, and you shouldn't say that because demons... Listen, I work with the energy. Keep your notions and theories to yourself. Again, I don't get teach by man. I don't need to. I work with the energy. I can speak on behalf of the energy. Each and every video, my friends, okay? Each and every video. The information that comes from myself is a direct voice from there. That's why a lot of the time you'll hear the frustrations, you'll hear a lot of the anguish that they go through. A lot of you are asking, what is it that they actually do then? Well, we have different realms, and the very different realms have very different responsibilities and duties. However, remember, the onus is on you. You want to know what they do, don't you? Each and every one of you want to know what to do. Well, I'm sorry, it's none of your business what they do. Again, that is on you. That is your humanistic way of thinking. You need to know. You are a superior being living on this planet, and you need to know what they are doing. You don't need to know what they're doing, and you will never know what they're doing because there is no need for you to know. Fun fact, the spirit world will tell you what you need to know, not what you want to know. This is the same reflected with the realms also. Anyone who starts working with the realms, I would love to know down in the comments if you are wanted to, because I can surely help you to connect. Another thing, coming into your dreams, there's going to be a lot of different things you're going to start to see. A lot of, things that would terrify the living daylights out of you. Why does that happen? And you might be asking, why is it that they're lovely, they don't want to harm you, but yet they're going to terrify you in your dreams? It's not that they're terrifying you. It's because when they come close and your body's picking up on the energy transition, the problem is your body starts to tell your mind, it starts to say, look, whoa, I feel this energy coming close. Oh, look what it could be. It's all of these horrible things. But when you have an understanding, it's like, so for myself, I've seen loads of mad things, absolutely mad things. And to put it into context, the things that you see on TV and in movies isn't isn't even a smudging of what working with the realms is really like. Some of the things that you actually get to see and experience would blow each and every one of your minds. I could sit here explaining every interaction, but it doesn't really hold any value to you because your personal connection is going to be different, very different. Is there many energies in the realms? You have to understand it's not like there's loads of single energies pooled up into one. Realm 2 is an entire intelligence. Realm 3, an entire intelligence. So you don't have just individual spirits, where when you're working with spirit, you're working with, yes, the conscious energy, the oneness, but you are working with individual sources from within that energy. The realms don't have that. The realms are just there, present, and they will be there when you need them. A lot of other things that you'll experience as well is waking up through the night. Now, don't let that scare a lot of you, because I don't want a lot of you to say, well, I wake up at 3. It's not that it's 3 o'clock that you wake up. It's going to be many different times. And why does this happen? Because the realms want you to know they're there. Will they make a banging noise? Yes. Will they make a tapping noise? 100%. Will they whisper in your ears? Yes. Will they get you information and messages? Will they show you flash imagery? 100%. Very much similar to the spirit world. That's what I'm saying. If this is something that scares you, then I would definitely not start entertaining it. But if you are somebody who is like me, or you are somebody, well, I wouldn't say like me because I'm just completely mad and crazy. But if you are somebody who is wanting to have a glimpse into the world that I work with, then by all means, you shouldn't let other people put you off. You shouldn't let other people's misunderstandings be the guiding light in your world. This is your divine spiritual path. This is your journey to embark on. So therefore, you should take whatever actions you feel necessary to your world. Now, the realms can tell you information. The realms can also guide you. The realms can also be your best of friends. Believe me when I say that. To each and every one of you who've used an Ouija board before, then you've been speaking with the realms. You haven't been speaking with the spirit world like one may suggest, like the majority of people think. Just because the energy that you have been working with in those moments has the ability to manipulate and to gain information from you as a psychic will, okay, no different to what a psychic does when you sit in front of, when you're paying for a mediumistic reading and you're sitting with a psychic. They're not working mediumistically. They're working psychically. They're taking the information direct from your auric field. They're plucking little bits of information. That's why you'll never get a psychic who is valid to the point. You'll get them to a point for certain things, but not in a mediumship reading. You know, it's like a racing car driver, okay? A racing car driver is good at racing cars, okay? So in this analogy, the psychic is the racing car driver. Just like a boat driver is good at driving boats, which would be the medium. Completely different fields, completely different sports. And this is the way that you've got to think of it. So yes, working with the realms is scary. Working with the realms can be terrifying if you don't have an understanding. But to each and every one of you who found this video and you've stayed to this point, I mean, big, massive thank you. But there's a reason why you've watched to this point. This is obviously something that you want to embark on, and it's something that I would definitely advise each and every one of you. The realms want to work with as many people as they can, just like the spirit world. Problem is on this planet, there's a lot of egotistical individuals who like to keep it to themselves and do not like the realms to work alongside of you. Again, coming back to it, can the realms, you know, do things that would definitely scare you 100%? I've had the realms pull people from chairs on command when I've asked, and I know that sounds horrible, but like it's in the name of research, and the individual is all right with it. I've had the realms throw things on command. I've had the realms shout things at me. Like, nicely, like, well, I mean, how can you say it in a nice way? But, you know, coming forward and speaking. I've had the realms move items on camera. Again, you know, this is, a lot of people who watch these videos are probably like, oh, Jordan's got a good imagination. But you can watch any one of my videos, watch any one of the Soul Seekers episodes. And fun fact, coming up, we're going to be doing a lot more of the paranormal side of stuff. So I'm going to be working with the realms and with spirit, and we're going to be going to various locations in and around Newcastle. So yeah, we've got a lot of good things coming up. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, remember to smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, then I don't know why. And you should see pinned above, we have, if you did enjoy this video, then you might like the video that's pinned above. And until the next time, bye-bye for now.